guys, welcome back to my channel. Look, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I thought I would treat Jen to a lovely little dinner for two at home. So on tonight's menu, we'll be serving Grey Goose Cosmo Martini, vodka cream pasta, spinach and goat cheese crostini, and some chocolate covered strawberries. Right, so to make this dinner feel more elevated so your other half or yourself feel nice and special and looked after, I like to think about it as treating all your five senses. So hearing, you want some nice calm, maybe some jazz music, something to really set the tone. Sight, you want nice dim lights, you want the candles going, and that adds into the smell from the candles, from the delicious food. But another way to really elevate it is treat yourself to a cheeky cocktail, and that is exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna be making the creme de la creme of cocktails, the Cosmo Martini with Grey Goose vodka. This drink is perfect for the occasion. It looks beautiful, it tastes even better, and if like me, this is your first time making a Cosmo, we're in it together, guys. I'll leave all the details in the description below, and if that's not good enough for you, you can head over to Grey Goose's channel and watch the pros. But before we make her, we're gonna need a shaker. We'll add some ice, just to be precise. Then we can let loose and add the Grey Goose. 2 ounces l'orange. Then what the heck, we'll get the triple sec, 3/4 of an ounce. As we say goodbye to January with the cranberry, 3/4 of an ounce. Feeling fine with a dash of lime. And then pour. Then we'll just garnish with a twist of orange. Lovely jubbly, and because Grey Goose is such high quality vodka, you know this cocktail is gonna be amazing. So there you have it, my Grey Goose Cosmo Martini is ready to serve. Next up for the main course, vodka cream pasta. Okay, so I'm fully aware there's a bit of a vodka theme going on with tonight's dinner, but I tell you, this pasta is so creamy, it's smooth, it's so delicious. Of course, alcohol gets burnt off. And after I show you guys how to make it, you're gonna say thanks a lot, because we're gonna kick things off with a shallot. We're gonna give it a chopperino. We're gonna chop them fine. Pop it in a bowl. I'm gonna get 5 cloves of garlic, give them a chop. Perfect. Pop it in the bowl. Now let's get the frying pan out. We're gonna add some olive oil. Better get a bit of butter. Get it on a nice medium heat. Then we'll add our shallots and garlic. And then you wanna cook these for about 5 minutes until soft and brown. I know for some people, Valentine's Day can feel a bit forced, right? There's this day that we have to plan ahead and try and spoil our other half, and there's all this other competition. It's hard to get a reservation, or if you're alone, it just reminds us that we're alone. But I think like everything in life, if we just change that perspective, if you do have a partner, use this day of appreciation and reflection, and also understand what their love language is. For Jen, acts of service is one of her love languages. So for me to want her to feel special, sure, I can get her a gift, but if I make a nice meal, make her feel special and loved in an act of service kind of way, I think she would appreciate that more. So understanding what your partner's love language is, I think that's a really important way to think about the best way to approach something like Valentine's Day. So with that said, the shallots are looking lovely. Then we're gonna get 1 cup of Grey Goose vodka, pop it in. And then we just wanna cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes, let the vodka reduce by about half. Then we're gonna add vegetable stock, 1 cup, pop it in. And our crushed tomatoes. We'll add some salt, pepper. We'll bring it to a boil. Then we're gonna add our penne pasta. Yes, it's another 1 pot, guys. Nice and easy. Pour it in there. We'll give it a good mix. We'll let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. So for anyone that's single out there, I know how difficult it is with COVID. We're stuck indoors and more introverted and divided than ever. But one thing we can do is think about what we love in ourselves. Think about what our passions are. Think about what we want out of a partner. Say, for example, you love running. You love getting outside and being adventurous. Then join a running club or something where you might bump into someone with the same kind of mindset. And that could be anything from church to reading to whatever it is. I think that's a really valuable thing to do, because at the moment in the life we're in with online dating, all these things that make it really difficult to build a true connection. If you know what you truly love and what you want out of a partner, put yourself in a situation where you might meet someone with that same mindset. Now the pasta is looking lovely. We're gonna add 1/2 cup of double cream, just because it's Valentine's Day, a little treat. Then we're gonna add some lovely fresh basil, get it in there, some spinach, and our lovely vodka cream pasta is good to serve. Right, so next up, we're gonna be doing a lovely little appetizer that pairs perfectly with the vodka and the vodka. We're doing the spinach and goat cheese crostini. It's dreamy, it's creamy, and it's got a bit of crunch. We're gonna need a nice bit of French baguette. And then we just wanna chop them into 1/2-inch slices. Then we're gonna get olive oil, brush both sides. A bit of salt and pepper over the top. And then we're gonna throw these in the oven at 400 degrees until they're nice and crispy. And while that's cooking, let's get a pan, pop in some pine nuts, and then just fry these for a few minutes until golden brown. Perfect, and then we'll set the pine nuts aside. We'll add some olive oil, 2 cloves of chopped garlic, and a teaspoon of chili flakes. And just let that cook for about 2 minutes until the garlic is soft. Then we'll add our spinach. Bit more salt and pepper. Perfect, then we'll pop that on a breadboard. Give it a good chop. Add the pine nuts. A bit of lemon zest, freshen it up. Give it a good mix. Then I'm gonna throw it in a colander. Squeeze out any excess water. I'm gonna set that aside. Then we'll get a lovely batch of bread and we'll add our spinach mix over each one. Perfect. Then we're gonna get our lovely bit of goat's cheese and just crumble it on top. Now our lovely spinach and goat's cheese crostini is good to serve. Right, last but certainly not least, we're gonna do a bit of chocky. We're gonna do some strawberry, an absolute match made in heaven. It's romantic, it's so easy. First, we're gonna wash the strawberries. Then for our chocky, we're gonna do Cadbury's Dairy Milk. It's English, it's so good. It's something I actually think we do very well. That's a bit of chocky. So we're gonna pop the chocky in a bowl, pop a little bit in my mouth to make sure it tastes all right. Then I'm gonna microwave the chocolate for about 1 minute. A baking tray, parchment paper, and we'll just get our strawberries and give them a good old dip. It's touches like this that go a long way. Even for Jen, she's been doing so well as a mother, so well as a wife. She's been killing it. So the least I can do is make her some lovely chocolate covered strawberries. All right, babe, before we start, would you like to be my Valentine?
Yes, I'll be your Valentine.
Because I've made you all this.
That's
true. You have to just be nice.
Oh my goodness, this looks amazing.
Should we start with a little sippy whippy?
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited to try this Cosmo. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good,
delicious.
Isn't it?
Let's do the crostini.
Crostini. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it's wonderful. It's got a lovely crunch, a savory crunch to it. Cheers. Oh, wow.
You don't taste the vodka, but it adds like a creaminess, a richness. It just gives it that vodka pasta taste.
It does, like, got a little bit of an edge to it, you know? It's delicious.
Talking about Valentine's Day and how trying to match your partner's love languages. Like yours is kind of more acts of service, more so than gifts. So something like this might mean more to you.
Oh, absolutely. This is like a acts of service / gifts situation.
True.
And also quality time.
That is true.
But you're right. Before, it used to be a lot of words of affirmation. That was my #1. But as I've gotten older, it's transformed to acts of service.
Yeah.
Like, show me how you love me. Yours is touch. Isn't it touch, #1?
I think so, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
remember. I'm like, guys, you got to find out what your love language is. I don't even know what mine is.
I think quality time is also a good one for you.
I think that's the top one.
Hanging out and having joyful communication, as you say. We're going on date night tomorrow too, so I'm very, very spoiled. This is for you guys, but the date night's for us.
Yeah, you don't get to come with that one.
Actually, I think I am vlogging that date.
But one thing you don't get to watch, guys, is us eating this really aggressively off camera. So we're gonna love you and leave you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all your love and support. Have a lovely Valentine's Day. Treat yourself, anyone you know, with love and support. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.